everybody? How's it going? So, if you are new to streaming or making podcasts, doing anything like that, try Riverside.fm. It is a great program. I use it on a daily. They also have a mobile app that you can use. So if you want to do it on the go, you're good to go. They have a free subscription and they also have paid tier subscription. And with each tier, you'll be able to get different things going on. So what at they have one that's like $29.99 a month, which is the highest tier that they have. You could record 4K. Um, you can add like a little logo to your video, which you're probably gonna see one on mine up here in this corner. It's a great program. If you like I said, if you haven't started, try it out. If you have started, try it out. I'll have a link in the description if you want to go ahead and try it out. All right, y'all take it easy. Later. All right, welcome back to another episode of I'm Too Absent Minded, the show where I will unintentionally veer off topic because I am scatterbrained. All right, we have a special guest today, my homie Cello.
What's happening? What's good? What's good?
All right, so now we're gonna sit back and go on for a random ride. All right, so and if you got a topic that you would like me to discuss, you can hit me up at Instagram at I'm Too Absent Minded. That's I'm the number 2 absent minded, or on TikTok as Howard Higgins Jr. So I almost got tongue tied on my damn intro. It's embarrassing. How can I not speak what I wrote?
Hey man, that's old age, big dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I get that one. I am a little seasoned, like a good
Mm-hmm.
cast iron. You
Yeah,
know.
man. And speaking of cast iron, bro, yo, do you wash your cast iron or do you let the flavor sit on it?
I rinse. I don't
You
really
rinse?
wash. Yeah.
Okay.
Unless
All
there's
right.
like some shit that's stuck on there. Because if
Yeah.
there's stuff that's stuck, then obviously I didn't do a good job at seasoning it. So now I
Mm.
gotta wash it to get all the little stuck on bits off,
Okay.
then re-season it and then
Mm-hmm.
use it. So you should just be able to like rinse and then wipe out and you're good.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I guess essentially for me, man, I wash it and then I'll like put oil in it and like just heat it a little bit so that way it don't dry up. But that's pretty much it, man. I for some reason I just gotta wash it. I can't leave anything in there. I guess I'm too paranoid for that.
Yeah, no, like there's nothing wrong with that one either. I've seen people
Yeah.
do it that way.
Yeah.
Um, my sister almost hit me in the back of the head when I started washing one time just because there was stuff stuck on there.
Yeah.
She said, "Grandma would be rolling over in her grave right now. She saw you washing your cast iron." I said, "Well, how am I gonna get these bits off?" I was like, "I didn't
Yeah.
do a good job originally, so I got shit stuck at the bottom." She's
It's like coffee cups, bro. You ever seen them cats be having like those 30,000 rings inside their cups like they never wash them? Nah, that ain't me, big dog. I gotta
yeah,
wash that out. That's just
nah,
nasty, bro. Sorry.
bro. At work, nah, bro. My cup be like that, bro.
No,
I
don't
go,
tell me, bro.
I'll rinse it out,
Yeah.
but nah, like, bro. I made me a cup and I had it up at work, and that shit was
Yeah.
there for like a year.
Mm-hmm.
Had not seen soap.
Bruh. You serious?
Dead ass.
Bruh.
I just rinse it out, fill it up with some more coffee,
Bruh.
and keep it
That
pushing.
that's how cats get coronavirus, bro. Like that's how that shit started. That's how these crazy
Oh
ass
shit.
viruses become about, bro.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Um, there was one time, when I was in Jack's at work, I
Mm-hmm.
forgot to rinse my coffee cup out.
Yeah.
And when I came in from the weekend, I poured some coffee into it, thinking I had rinsed it out. And I saw something float, but
Mm-hmm.
then I never saw it again. So I was like, I guess it must have been like a light or something, like, shimmer off the coffee.
Yeah.
Nah, play that shit with some mold.
Mm.
I drank mold and I was sick as shit. Like I came home, had the shakes. Bro,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting, I was cold as hell. I laid on a couch at like, I got home probably it was like, I don't know, like 3:30, 4 o'clock, and was
Mm-hmm.
out until like 6 o'clock the next day.
Mm-mm-mm.
No
See, man.
dinner, no drinks, no nothing, just
Hey,
gone.
hey, man. If you just put a little Dawn in that motherfucker, you would never had that problem, bro. Motherfucker be walking around like the Last of Us and shit. Don't got that fungus in your damn body, bro.
He said the last one was out, not the fungus. Out here screaming at people.
For real.
Oh,
Man.
that is funny.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, this some I heard from my cousin. He said this had me in tears. He says this somebody has a face only a mother could love, and they died at birth.
Ooh,
And I was like, yo, that is crazy.
that's rough.
If you mind.
That is rough.
And I was like, yo, how? I was like, that is hurtful. I was like, you will cause somebody some problems if you tell them that. And I was like, yo, I got to
Yeah.
remember that. I was like, man, you somebody piss you off, like, man, you got a face only your mother could love, and she died at birth.
You on your own, homie.
Yo,
Oh,
I'm telling you, I was in tears.
bruh. Homie gonna be solo for life.
I was like, God, I was like, that is hurtful on so many levels.
Hey man, you just put a big ass like that dude? What's that? DJ Marshmallow? You put a fucking big ass thing on top of your head. Nobody, never,
You know,
they
he
won't
gonna
know.
need something,
Hey,
because if
just
you look
cover it
out
up.
here looking like that,
Mm-hmm.
and you pass ugly.
It's
Like,
fugly, right? That's what
right,
they
you
call
fuck like they like that. There was an old saying. It was like beauty is only skin deep, but you ugly to the bone.
it. Damn.
Cause
Oof.
God,
Damn.
that junk is
But
crazy. All right,
that
so
that's unfortunate.
yeah, I know, right? All right, let's kick it off. Let's see. First thing we
Yeah.
gonna hit up is multitasking.
Okay.
Is multitasking a thing? Not talking about computers, a person. Can you sit there and do two things at the same time proficiently as to multitask?
Technically, the way I see it, bro, I don't think so. I think you can do two things, like bouncing back and forth. But I mean, at the same time, one of them is gonna lose a little bit more uh, focus than the other. You know what I'm saying? It's like in anything you do. Um, when you're doing one thing, all your attention is on one thing. But when you start doing more than one thing, something's gonna fall off. You know,
Yeah,
something's gonna need a more love at the end. So yes, you can do multi things at one time, but it won't be as efficient as just doing one thing at a time. So,
it definitely will not be. I actually looked this up the other day. Um, just I don't know, random research, I guess.
hmm
Um, so what it is your brain switches from
hmm
task to task, like so quickly that you think you're doing it to doing two things at once, but your brain is constantly switching from back and forth to do said task. Which it does make things take longer than what it
hmm
normally. So if you were to do one task without any interruptions and get the task done, then repeat that same task but have somebody talking to you, or have you trying to read something, or whatever the case may be, you will find that it's going to take you longer to do that task because your brain is constantly switching back and forth
right,
from one task to another. And this is
hmm
something I've said for the longest, because everybody's like, oh, I can multitask. I said, you can't multitask. I was like, the brain ain't wired that way. Like, I knew it couldn't. I didn't know just like the scientific reasoning on why. I just knew it wasn't possible. Most of the
yeah,
stuff is muscle memory.
yeah, that's true. Um,
So,
you know, and honestly, like just in my experience, like trying to do multiple things at one time, bro, like it never works out the way you want it to. You know what I'm saying? Like
hmm
even down to like simple things. Like let's say you're on a computer, you're doing a Word and you're trying to type up something and you also got an Excel document. You got two different screens up. You're trying to it's based off the same information. But guess what? At the same time, you might have to format the Excel, but you only got to type stuff in the Word. So either way,
hmm
something's getting more attention than the other. That Excel's gonna get more attention.
yeah.
You know what
Oh,
I'm
and
saying? So
then
yeah.
thinking of it this way. So, if you're on your computer and you're typing up on Word or whatever program you're using,
Mm-hmm.
you writing something and you're listening to music.
Mm-hmm.
How many times are you gonna accidentally write
Mm-hmm.
the song, something
Mm.
from the song in what you're writing.
Yeah. Hmm.
Because your brain at that point in time, your brain is focusing on what is playing. And so when you go to type, you're typing the word that was just said in that song.
Yep.
It happens
Because
all the time.
hey, don't let your jam come on.
Yeah,
That's a
for real.
complete distraction.
Yo, tell me why I actually wrote a whole verse
Yeah.
while out. Yo, the funny thing, I'm writing an eval.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to write somebody's eval, and I'm
Mhm.
listening to music, and one of their bullets was a whole verse.
Oh my goodness. What were you
And I
listening to?
didn't
Eminem?
realize it. No, actually it was T.I.
Yeah. Okay.
And so
Oh man.
I'm sitting there going, just writing, and I didn't realize it until I was like, all right, I'm done. Let me go ahead and reread it. And
Mhm.
I'm reading, I was like, yeah. And I gotta write this whole damn bullet all over again. I was like, and I didn't even know what the bullet was about because I didn't even start with the the little opening of the
Yeah.
bullet. It was
Mm-hmm.
straight lyric for the whole fucking thing. So I didn't know what I was trying to put right there. And I was like,
Yep.
this is trash.
A complete distraction, man. Every time,
Yep.
never fails.
And especially, yeah, if it is your jam and it starts playing and you
Mm-hmm.
really get into it, yeah, you're
Mm-hmm.
not focusing on what you're doing. You're focusing on
Mm-hmm.
rocking out with your cock out to this
Mm-hmm.
song.
Especially when that
Or
beat
jamming out
drops.
with yeah, exactly. Or jamming out with your clam out if you're a female. Yeah, no.
Or both.
Or both. Hey,
Hey, it's
ain't no
2024.
discrimination. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they.
You are who you are.
Yeah.
And you ain't who you ain't.
And you are what you eat. Maybe? I don't
Shit,
know.
maybe.
Mm.
I eat a
No
lot of
comments.
chicken. No. But in some aspects, yes, you are what you eat.
Oh man.
Oh, that is hilarious.
So I remember in your previous podcast you was talking about um what was it people that post on social media everything that go on in their life.
Yeah.
So what's crazy, man, is like these neighborhood community posts when people be putting up like random stuff, bruh.
Hmm.
It blows my mind some of the stuff that they write up there. And I sometimes I say to myself like, did they not think about what they were saying before they said it? Because some of it, bro, like,
Absolutely not. They be
it's
in that moment and they be writing.
yeah,
They ain't let nobody proofread it or nothing.
nothing, bro.
They
And then
just
they be
had it
like
go.
everything. It be all misspell. Yo, how do you misspell on posts these days when everything's autocorrect?
Exactly. You know
I
what?
don't
I
get
can't
that.
even say that
Hmm.
because I've done that before. Like, I don't know how. I think I put like one or seven more letters that needed to be in the word, so it didn't
Hmm.
autocorrect it. And yeah, it was. And again, I didn't even know what I wrote. I just, I was like, what the hell was I trying to say? It's like I have no clue. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't get, I never understood that. Like, why would you put, like, I could understand, like, giving updates about that, but like,
Hmm.
hey, kid was at the game, did well and scored this many
Yeah.
points or whatever. Or yo, I just got a promotion or
Hmm.
things along that line.
Yeah.
But not like, man, my girlfriend left me and my dog
Yeah.
died and my dad said I was a piece of shit and now my car won't start. But I don't care.
Hey.
Like I don't know you like that. If I know you, hit me up, call me and
Mhm.
be like,
Yeah.
bro,
It's all
and,
sympathy vote,
talk to
bruh.
me.
It's all
Yeah.
sympathy vote. And I mean, it's for like family, like like say if somebody, like say for instance, somebody dies, more than likely you're gonna call your family members, or you know what I'm saying, or at least
Yeah.
send them a text. Why would you go on Facebook and just let everybody know that? Like, I mean, I guess that's your business, but like, do you really gotta let the world know that? Like, and if
Right.
they're close
And
enough
then
to you, if they're close enough to you,
they already know.
I feel you would reach out to them personally instead of putting it on a freaking Facebook. Like, come on,
Right. Yeah. Or
or
they already
Twitter.
know.
Yeah, they should already know. And everybody else, what they gonna do? Send you gonna get a little heart emoji, or get your whatever likes. Which I don't know why anybody would like a comment about somebody dying, but you believe how many times I see that on Facebook. But
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
But
It's
in certain situations when it comes to like the death one, let's say
hmm
Like, you've been friends with somebody for a long time, but you don't have their info anymore, or they
Yeah.
move one too many times you don't know. So that
Right.
that would be all right, cool. With the death part, I could understand putting a death part on there. But if
Mm-hmm.
it's just you having a bad day and your dog lost a leg or something, no, you don't gotta put that all on there.
Yeah.
And because it's or the person who died, if
Mm-hmm.
they weren't on social media,
That okay, that I get. I guess there's particular
then
situations, yeah.
yeah.
I
But
see
like I
what you're
said, but
saying.
if it's just, oh, woe is me, I lost my dog to a cat
Mm-hmm.
fight, like, bro, come on now. I
Yeah,
don't care about your dog dying from a cat. For one, why you got a dog that got his ass whooped that bad by a cat?
for real. Hey
Two,
man,
you shouldn't have any animals after that.
facts.
Oh, in random news,
Mm-hmm.
I made a QR code for the podcast.
Oh snap. Oh, that's fancy. I dig it. I dig
Yeah.
it.
I mean, y'all can't see it, but he can.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one of these days I'm gonna get video put up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, so I'm gonna stick that on the back of the car. Put
Yeah.
that on. I meant to make it white so I
Mm-hmm.
could put it on the window,
Yeah.
but I made it black, so I got to put it on the body of the car.
Mm.
I didn't really want to do that, and I'm not gonna redo it. You know how much of a pain it was to sit there with a little pokey thing to get all of
Did you
the
just
other
say
stuff
pokey
off of
thing?
there. Yeah, I don't know
That
what it's
that
called,
man
bro.
said
It's a
pokey thing.
it's a little pokey thing. It's like a little needle type thing. So like in all these little spaces,
Yeah.
there was especially like down here, there was a piece of black that was in there. So I had to take the little needle thing and pluck out those little bitty black pieces from
Huh.
everywhere that wasn't there. That was time consuming. And I had three of them.
Jeez.
I'm over here. I'm at the desk where I'm at now, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
leaning to the side, having the light come and shine on it so I could see where the cut was at, so I could make man. And the fucked up thing is, I got on. I wear bifocals, so if I'm
Yeah.
sitting there looking at the side, and if it's going on two different areas, or if it's like right at the line, then it look all stupid. So I got to put my head down and go over there. And I got to put my glasses. Man, it
Mm-mm-mm.
was a lot.
Yeah. Your monocle?
But I wish I had a monocle. Like that would be dope. I would like. I wish I just had one bad eye,
Yeah.
just so I could wear a monocle. And I walk around going, man, see, yeah. Be like,
Oh
man, we got
man.
a whole bunch of stuff we got to do today. See, man.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be like, what is wrong with that guy? Man, I see you got on your necklace, huh? Be like, what is something? This dude need help.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. So let me see. When it comes to like TVs, so a lot of everybody buy a TV for whatever reason they want. They got 4K and they got 8K TVs.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Dolby Atmos, all these other little random things they put in the TV.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think it's a good idea to have an 8K TV in your house.
I agree. And I have a reason why I agree with you. But I want to
Mm.
hear your opinion why.
So in order to actually like really see the differences from an 8K to a 4K, for one, your TV has to be big enough. It has to be 70 plus. And you have to sit a considerable amount of distance away from your TV to even realize that there's an extra blue in the fucking thing, or this part of the grass is you could actually see the blade of the grass in order for it to be worthwhile. And it's just not. I just don't think it's reasonable or even feasible. It's just a way for companies just to get your money.
Yeah. It's because I mean I was reading an article and it was saying that uh like our eyes are not pretty much capable of actually even seeing 8K. Um,
Yeah,
and
I
the
think I
only
read
thing we
that
would
too.
even notice is like you said, from a distance, you would just notice that the clarity is a lot better and the colors just look deeper and like more vibrant. But Like
Mm-hmm.
to actually really see 8K, we can't. It's just gonna look like a really good 4K from a distance.
Yeah.
That's it.
Basically, it's like, oh man, that 4K is clear.
Yeah, that's all it's gonna look. It's gonna, oh, that's shiny.
Yeah.
But that's about it,
But
man.
apart
Like,
from that, yeah, you're not gonna be able to see the difference. Oh,
yeah.
I saw Samsung made a new TV,
Mm-hmm.
and that joker fold.
A foldable TV.
The TV fucking folds. It folds backwards, so it'll be your regular TV size, but it'll fold back.
So like the curve folds forward. This one just folded back.
Yeah, so but it completely folds in half.
Oh, so you have a crease in your screen though.
Yeah, exactly. But why? What?
You know,
Why would you ever need a foldable TV?
it just to say you got one, honestly, bro. I mean, were you gonna fold it up, put it in your luggage, and take it with you? Like, it's a to-go TV. Like,
Right? Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and
put
take
a
this with
handle
me.
on it, and just walk away with it, bro. I mean, I
Right?
don't
See,
know.
that's probably what's gonna happen. Somebody gonna walk away with your goddamn TV.
Yeah, that's wild.
Like,
You
yeah,
gonna
like,
fold this up real quick and take it.
right? Let me put this in.
Hey, let
Yeah,
me borrow
put
your
this in my
TV
damn. Oh yeah, I got you. I got you. Let me
yeah,
fold it real quick.
for real.
You just put it right in your arm, man.
For real.
But yeah, that was like I could understand somewhat of the phone.
Yeah.
Somewhat. I think it's
Someone.
a cool image, a cool little gimmick to have a foldable phone. Would I
Yeah.
get a foldable phone? Yeah, I
No.
would.
I can't do it because I seen the foldable phone and it shows like the fold in it. You can see it when the phone is like straight flat. You can still see where the crease is when it folds. So that's the only bad part about it. And then after a while, it wear
Yeah.
and tear is eventually just gonna really start looking like a fold. You know what I'm saying? So I don't
But if
know.
you think about it, like how often do people really keep their phones nowadays?
Not no more than a year, maybe a year and a half.
Yeah, so by the
Oh,
time it starts to you'll notice the wear and tear. You're getting a new one anyway.
that's true. That's true.
Like me personally, every 2 years I get a new phone.
Yeah. That's because we all know how iPhone works. After two
Yeah,
years,
yeah.
it's everything slow down. Everything starts to go to trash. Like you,
All right. Let me get the updated
it's
old version of a new
for
phone.
real. Let me just get the new
Like,
camera, but the same
right,
phone.
right. Oh, we got a new titanium body. But what about the rest of the phone?
Rest of
Oh,
it's still the
that's the
same.
iPhone 10, but
Yep.
with a titanium body.
Yeah.
Oh, and a smaller island now.
Yeah. It's not the M11 chip. It's the M12 chip now. So what changed?
Right? Be like,
The
yeah,
number?
exactly. Like, right? Like, oh, it's faster.
Right. How so?
How does it look? The
Yeah.
same,
The same. Just shinier. It's like
right?
8K. You can't see it,
It,
but it's there.
you don't realize the difference, but you know the difference, but you don't know the difference.
Yep.
Be like, why? Like, what are you doing right now?
For
Like,
real.
that's the one thing I never understood. Why does Apple not change the design of his phone?
I don't know, man. You know, like honestly, like I ain't gonna lie, I be liking the way the Samsungs be looking, but I just don't mess with Android, bro. Like, I'll tell you, put like the iOS on the like that Galaxy. I'm going to the Galaxy quick because that
Yeah.
Galaxy look nice, man.
Like I did bring that up in another a previous podcast about the fanboys from Apple, Samsung, or Apple and Androids and stuff like that. But like I don't personally mind it. I'm just too invested in the Apple ecosystem
Yeah.
for me to switch over. Like I got Apple TVs, HomePods, and
Mm-hmm.
all other kind of random Apple
Apple
shit.
Watch, AirPods,
Apple
like
Watch,
everything.
AirPods, Apple TV.
Mm-hmm.
That's on an Apple TV. No.
Right.
But yeah, I'm just too invested in their ecosystem for me to go and switch up. That's the
You
only
know.
reason why I switched it to begin with is because I got fucking peer pressured into one
Yeah.
when I got to Lemoore.
I remember that.
Oh, get iPhone. You
Yeah,
got the
bro.
green bubble. Oh, you got
Hey,
the green bubble.
everybody hated that little green bubble, bro. You had to get onto the blue.
Yeah, that's the only difference.
Mm-hmm. That blue
And then
bubble.
it was funny because prior to I was like, man, that fucking green bubble, it don't mean shit. It don't mean shit. Now, as an
Right.
Apple user, I text somebody be like, oh,
He green. Yeah. You
uh,
looking down on him.
he ain't got the
Okay.
blue bubble.
He ain't got the blue
All
bubble. He
right.
got the green. Here we go.
So that means there's certain things I can't send them.
Exactly, right? Like, I can't even send this emoji. I don't even know if it's gonna send right.
Right? Like, damn. Oh man, we finna go get lunch.
Hmm.
Be like, oh, you gonna get me? Oh, you got an Android. You can't even Apple Cash me. Damn, this makes it a tedious process. You got Cash App? No.
Hmm.
Venmo? No.
Nope.
The fuck you got? How you send money? We can use Zelle. I gotta open up this whole ass bank
For
account.
real.
So many more unnecessary steps.
So many,
If,
bro. So many.
like
I'm like,
if you don't have a iPhone, at least
hmm
have Cash App.
at least, at a minimum.
So much easy. So much
Yeah.
easier. If you ain't got nothing and you just relying on Zelle, what are you,
Hmm.
80? Why you got a phone? No.
You got a jitterbug. That's what
Right. He can only see three numbers at one time.
for
Yeah.
real. You still got a sidekick?
And that joke don't even open no
It
more?
don't.
Man.
Oh man,
Yo, they had some dope ass phones back in the day.
they did, man. They did.
And
Bro.
now everything's
I
the same.
I know. I thought I was doing big things, so I had got my first. Remember the BlackBerry?
Mm-hmm.
Remember how that was big one time? So I got me. I remember when I went from like what was it? I think I had like some kind of LG phone, then had the Razor and all the other stuff, which I thought I was doing something. I had the Razor back, that Razor V3,
Yeah. You
and
just
then
couldn't, close it
right.
hard.
uh and
Click.
then I got the what's called the BlackBerry Storm. It was like one of the first Blackberries. I think it had like some kind of special touch screen or something on it. Man, I had that thing for 2 months and it was like pushing buttons on its own. I'm like, I spent so much money on this stupid BlackBerry and it just took a crap on me quick, bro.
It's like, yeah, you finna text this. Be like, I
Yeah, and
don't
I
want
think
to text that.
for real, I think the next phone I got was the iPhone. Right after that one, I think that's when I finally
Like,
converted. Yeah,
no, I had for one, I wish they make more flip phones.
yeah,
Like, there's nothing more satisfying than hanging up on somebody and smacking that damn phone closed. Right? They can't hear it,
yep,
but I can. And it just
yeah,
makes it just bow. Man,
yeah.
fuck this dude. And it's just so
It's
much
it's
better. It just
it's like
it's
the
just
exclamation
the
point
chef's
on it
kiss.
at the end of a
Yeah.
sentence.
Yeah, it's just the chef's kiss of the thing.
Yep,
Like, oh, it's so amazing. But no, now you gotta sit there and be like, man, nah, man, fuck you.
yep. Boop. Like,
Hurt your finger and shit. Be like, damn, I
yeah,
poked
for real.
too hard.
Like, damn.
Fuck around and crack your phone from a finger poke. Be like,
For
god damn.
real. Now I gotta replace your shit.
Right? Which, man, they make a lot of money off of repairing phones.
They do, man. It's a hustle, bro.
Man,
It
oh,
really
you
is.
cracked the screen? You go ahead and give it to us. We'll charge you $137.94
Bruh.
just to fix the screen.
Oh, we're gonna make it OLED, blah 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 blah. Okay, how much it costs to replace it? Oh, about $400. The phone only cost me 1,000. You tell me the
Yeah,
screen
right.
half the damn price.
Yo, yes. I broke uh, my boy, he broke one of his iPads.
Hmm.
And in order to, well, he just like cracked the front screen. And in
Yeah.
order to get that fixed, I had to pay the price of the iPad. He's
Wow.
like, yeah, it's gonna cost about $1,100 to fix the screen. I
Yeah.
said, that's how much the damn iPad cost.
Bruh. It's the same thing with the Apple Watch.
And I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
I get another one. I would
Yeah.
rather pay out of pocket for a whole new iPad than pay
Hmm.
you the same price with this goddamn. So that's what I did. I just bought a new iPad.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah. Hey man.
It's like, no, just bamboozle me with this.
For real.
Man, but yeah, I really do wish they had more phone choices or
Yeah.
designs. Like
I
instead of
mean,
everything getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
pretty much. Like, it's kind of sad. I mean, you only got really two main competitors in the phone industry, which is Apple and Samsung. Because
Yeah.
I mean, there's some other ones, but they really ain't standing out like those two. And
No.
um, honestly, I don't know like what else could they honestly do to make the buyers want like the next model. You know, like
Mm,
they went what Apple went what titanium. Ooh, wow, it's a different kind of metal. What makes it so special?
right.
Like
It's not even full titanium.
it's not. And then like the camera, I mean, that's cool, bro. Like, but Samsung camera's like twice as better than Apple's.
Yeah.
So like. What are we doing? Like, what is
No, I
new?
think the Google phone camera is either
Hmm.
as good or better than the Apple camera.
Yeah,
Actually, I think it might be a little more. I think it might be a little better because they do a lot of computer shit. So I don't think the camera is any better, but
yeah,
the program that is installed with the camera that we don't see or whatever
yeah,
that digitally enhances the photo
yeah.
is top tier. I remember having a Google phone that was taking pictures out of everybody's class. Like could nobody take a picture like that Google. I had a Pixel 2. That
Pixel 2,
phone
yeah.
that camera was amazing.
Hmm.
Like for one, Google got this cool little feature on their phones where it will pick up background music.
What?
So if
So,
yeah, so if
got
you're like
they got
walking
a
through a
background
store,
Shazam?
and it's constantly listening. So you
Huh.
walking through a store and the music and some song is playing, you're like, oh man, I like this song. If you open up your phone, or you don't even
Hmm.
gotta open up, you just look at it and it'll show what song it is that's playing.
That's dope.
And I'm like, yo, I was like, why won't anybody else do this? I was like, that is so convenient.
You know
And
what?
now,
If you're in the club, that's perfect. Like, yo, I like
yeah,
this.
but
What
like,
is this called?
like,
It's right down your phone.
download,
Yep.
yeah. And
That is pretty
with
dope.
Apple, you gotta Shazam it. Just sit there and
Yep.
open it up, hit the Shazam, then you gotta be all awkward, holding
Hmm.
your phone up, like, or put it
It's
close to the speaker, just like,
yep.
here we
And
go,
hope the song don't change by the time you unlocked it or even
right?
selected it. Yeah.
Be like, damn, it didn't. No, that's not the song. And you gotta do it again. Oh man. Well, yeah, it's such a cool ass feature that constantly plays or is constantly running in the background.
Yeah.
So no matter where you're at, it's just always like, hey, yeah, from Usher is playing. Oh, dope. Fucking side piece is playing. Be like,
Hmm.
oh shit. But yeah, no other phone does that. I really don't know why. They
Yeah.
even do it on their webpage. Like if you like download the Google app, they
Hmm.
have it on there where you can just push it and it'll listen for the music. Which is dope. You could even hum. I don't know,
Yeah.
man. Google is pretty dope. Like their phones, meh, but the program itself is pretty dope.
Yeah.
Because I think those are actually like the top three
Yeah.
is Apple, Samsung, and Google.
Mm.
I'm finally glad that Apple finally ditched that damn Lightning adapter and went with a Type C.
Yeah, bro. USB-C, that's the new wave right there.
Yo, yeah, everything uses Type C.
It does. It
And
does.
sitting around trying to fumble, like you at
Yeah,
work, phone die. Hey, you got a
bro.
charger? Oh, all I got a Type C. My
Yep.
phone about to die.
One of them I don't miss is that old school. I can't remember what it's called, but it
Oh,
was a
that fat joint that
yeah,
plug
man. I
in.
hated that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. No,
I hated
that
that
was
one.
trash.
And it charged slow too. That was the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about cell phones. How old are you when you had your first cell phone?
Ah, shit. I think I was 17 when I got my first cell phone. So I think that was in like 97.
97.
Yeah, but in 96 I had a pager though. You know what I'm saying? Bloop. I look at that joint, be like, all right, let me go hit this payphone up real quick.
That boy had the beeper. Yeah, I think I had my first one like right after boot camp. I think I was 19. Yeah, I was 19 when I got my first cell phone. Little LG joint. Nothing fancy, but I was just happy to have one in general.
Right. No, I think my first phone was the that Motorola joint. That gray thing. The only thing I had was that snake game on there. I think that was
Yeah.
my first phone. That joker was a tank though. You could do anything with that phone. That joker was not breaking.
You
You
ever notice
throw
that?
it.
Hey, you know what I noticed too? Like you just based on you said it was a tank. You know, did we like was it phone cases? Phone cases weren't really a huge thing back then. You noticed that, right? Like
Yeah, no, phone
those things
cases
have
didn't become a thing until probably like 2002, 2003.
yeah. It's when all the touch screens started coming out. Is when
Mm-hmm.
people really started needing because those man, the screens are cracking so quick.
Yeah.
So quick.
And Yeah. So I think the first one was that old gray. No, it wasn't a Motorola. It was that Nokia.
Hmm.
It was a Nokia phone. Then I ended up getting the Razor. I ended up having to
Hmm.
get like four of them because that fucker kept breaking every time I closed it.
That V3, yeah. That V3 Razor, bro.
And then I had some other little phone. I forgot what it was. And then from there, it was once I got to the Navy, it was it was like the first Android phone, which was just a Droid,
Hmm.
and and it was that. Then I was just there, then Samsung, and I was there all the way up until about 5 years ago, something
Okay.
like that. Then
Okay.
I switched over to the. Actually, this is the second time I had an iPhone. The first time I had the Note, what was it, Note 4 or Note 3 or one of those notes that the battery was exploding.
Yeah. Yep.
I
I
had
know you're
that
talking about
boat.
that.
I
Yeah.
had that phone, and I was on the ship at the time. And when they found out that I had this damn phone, they
Mm-hmm.
told me I couldn't get back on the boat with that phone.
Mm.
So I was like, so we had just pulled into Yorktown. So I was like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get me a new phone. At the time, T already had an iPhone. So I was like, you know what? Let me go. I just went over there, was like, give me an iPhone. He was like, oh, well, which iPhone do you want? Do you want one like this? I said, I don't care. Just give me an iPhone. And he was like, well, what size? I said, bro, I don't care. I got to get back to this ship. Just give me a goddamn phone.
Yeah.
And so I ended up getting the phone, and I'm sitting there, and I was like, all right, it ain't too bad. But then again, I was back on the boat. I didn't have service. I really couldn't do nothing with it.
Yeah.
So then once I got off the boat and I started messing around with it, I was like, yeah, I don't like this at all.
Mm-hmm.
So I did what any upstanding citizen would do. I called up Verizon and be like, yeah, I don't like this phone. It's been over the recommended time, but I was on a boat. I need a new phone. And so it was like, all right. So I went to Verizon, turned it in, got another phone, and
Hmm.
stuck with that.
Dang. I guess that worked out.
Yeah. Shut up, Siri. Ain't nobody.
Hey,
What?
see, she heard you, bro. She heard you
She
talking about it.
did.
Yeah.
Yo, and the last thing she said was, that's what I thought.
Oh,
Right.
what checking you, bro. Like you went
For
back to me,
real.
didn't you? That's what she was
She
saying.
said,
You came back to me.
yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. You find out where the best is at. You're like,
Exactly, right?
I wouldn't go that far.
Right. You a little too cocky.
Right? Like you ain't the best. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of y'all all do the same goddamn thing. Y'all just all packaged differently.
Pretty much, yeah. One new feature.
Yep.
That's it.
A feature every 3 years.
Yep. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Been the same since '85. What is
Yeah. Same phone since '85. And nothing
Yep.
changed. I
Nothing
know it. I
changed.
know it's still the same thing. You just touch it right there, right? Yep, I knew it.
Yep. Oh man.
Oh, that is hilarious. Oh, so on Instagram,
Hmm.
um, I got some shorts up there. I got the little Winnie the Pooh joints that's sitting up there.
Okay.
Like I made those here. So I got
Hmm.
Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Eeyore, and Piglet on one pair of shirts, and I made another pair that was um Ninja Turtles. So I had
Hmm.
all four Ninja Turtles on it. That was pretty dope.
Okay.
I'm gonna start branding my own stuff and start making random stuff with my logo on there.
That's what's up. What, what's the
Just
what's
putting
the
it
what's
out
the
places.
what's the next set you're gonna make? The next group of old school retro cartoons or
I
anime.
was looking for either some gargoyles
Oh,
or I was gonna go
throwback.
with Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck. Okay. Okay.
And right across his cheeks is gonna say, "Let's get dangerous."
Oh man.
Oh,
Yo.
yeah, that's hilarious. Like, y'all just be making shit.
For
Like I'm
real.
probably gonna try to like I don't know do it like when it comes down to making merch. I'm
Hmm.
definitely gonna be making my own merch.
Yeah.
Like however it goes to. Like I found there's this dude on TikTok and he was like, yeah, it's a different printer. So basically it's called like so the process is called DTF. When I first heard that, my mind went somewhere
Mine
completely
with the
different.
as soon as you said it, bro, like immediately I already think of something else. I was like, huh?
Direct to film.
Oh, isn't that?
That's not what
Mm,
I thought
that's not what I thought either.
when I first heard it. I was like, wait, I was like, you printing that? And,
I seen worse on
and
t-shirts.
yeah, for real. And so he was like, yeah, it's this printer, just comes with its own little, you got to buy these big sheets. So basically, it'll fill the entire shirt. So, all in one go. So
Hmm.
right now, if I want to put stuff, to fill up a whole shirt, I got
Hmm.
this little 9x9 press. So I can only
Hmm.
work in 9x9 sections. Like, it'll get done. It'll take a little longer than having
Yeah.
a regular size press that I could just smack it down. Plus, I got to tape it. Yeah, it's a little bit of a process. But I get it on there. Will it be straight? It's debatable. Like I have a bad habit of not making things straight. I have no idea why. Like I can't hang pictures straight. Anything I got to put on a wall, if I need it level with something else, it ain't gonna be level. If it requires two nails or two screws, it's gonna be crooked.
Yeah.
That's just what's gonna happen. But all right, rambling on a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here.
All right.
All right, so I'd like to thank you for showing up and being a
Yeah.
part of this podcast.
Yeah, bro. Appreciate you having me.
And hey, not a problem. And I want to thank everybody who took time out their day to listen. And I cannot wait to see what we're going to talk about in our next episode. So, and again, if you have any topics you want me to cover, hit me up on Instagram at I'm too absent minded. So that's I'm the number two absent minded, or on TikTok at Howard Higgins Jr. All right, y'all take it easy and have a great day. All right, bro.